Good morning, everybody. This is No Cry Baby Rideshare coming at you from inside the crib. Got done working recently, so I thought we'd tackle a video today. I don't know, kind of crazy looking, nice and dark in here. Allergies been jacking me up, so if I sound like I'm breathing like a dragon, that's probably why. But we're going to tackle this issue today. What seems to be a hot issue with everybody is safety, rideshare safety of passengers and drivers. So let's jump right into it and see what I have to say about it, which nobody apparently likes to hear what I have to say about it. So, but we're going to go for it. Here we go. Okay, as far as passengers go, Uber and Lyft give you all the tools you need to make the proper decision on which car you need to get into. You have license plate, you have photo, you have make and model of car, you have beacons, you have lights. Damn, I don't know what more that all these people need to be able to get into the right car. It's pretty simple. Use those tools that are given to you by these companies. But most importantly, the one tool that everybody seems to forget to use is the one that's right between your ears. It's called your fucking brain. Nobody seems to want to use that. Everybody, especially with the passengers. Yeah, of course, nobody wants to see anybody get hurt or, worse, what happens. But you know what? You can't feel sorry for these people that, don't have the time to take the responsibility of their own life in their own hands. You can't expect Uber and Lyft or, to just, hold your hand during this whole process, especially when you're given the tools and you have that tool called the brain. You should be able to make a conscious decision. If you make the conscious decision to go out and drink yourself retarded, then go drink yourself retarded with a friend, somebody that can help you or watch you, whatever the case may be, or learn to control the amount you drink. Damn, it's not that hard. I understand everybody likes to party. I like to party. But at the same time, party responsibly. Don't be to the point where you can't use the simple tools that are given to you, or you can't use that thing called a brain. But as far as feeling sympathy for these people, I don't. I don't personally. Because like I say at the end of my videos, you are responsible for your own destiny. And if you're not going to take your own safety seriously enough to pay attention to what is given to you, then really, why should anybody feel sorry for you? You don't feel sorry enough for yourself. So that's my personal opinion on, the whole passenger thing. Yeah, they give you, you want to give them this, you want to give them that. You can give them, there's a list, you can make a mile long of the different things you can put in the app to help the passenger get in the car. But if they don't use that tool between their ears, their brain, as I said earlier, it doesn't matter what you give them. They're still going to mess up, or they're still going to get in the wrong cars because people are just fucking lazy anymore. They're just lazy. They don't pay attention, and they just want to be handheld for everything instead of taking personal responsibility for themselves. And pretty sad that society has turned into that. I come from a time when you grow up, you were held responsible for your own actions. Nowadays, everybody wants to, I feel sorry. But there's nothing to feel sorry about. You do it to yourself. And if you don't take it serious enough and worry about your own safety, because at the end of the day, it's your responsibility. It's your safety. It's not Ubers or Lyfts to hold your hand and do everything for you. So that's my thought on the passenger situation, because you can only do so much. And that's what it boils down to. Now, as far as driver safety goes, with any job, or there becomes an inherent risk that you take when you choose to do any job, whether it be, Uber, Lyft driver, convenience store clerk, being a popo, whatever the case may be, there's an inherent risk of doing that job. And when you sign up to do these jobs, you need to accept that there is that inherent risk and not complain about everything. And yes, there are things like, oh, they could put a picture, they can use a real name. These are some of the things that everybody keeps bringing up as far as what Lyft and Uber can do as far as driver safety. And what it boils down to, whether a person puts their real name, their real picture, if they want to stab you in the neck, they're going to stab you in the neck. If they're going to punch you in the mouth, they're going to punch you in the mouth. It doesn't matter. What it boils down to is, once again, use your brain. That's what you were given one for, is to use it. And you need to use it. And quit relying on these companies to continue to do everything for you, because now you're just as lazy as a passenger. Because you don't want to use your brain. You just want to be able to do this, do that, and have everything given to you. You have the power to make the proper decisions on what you choose to pick up or what you don't choose to pick up. And that just boils down to it. So pick something that you feel is going to be in your benefit when it comes to your safety. I don't recommend anybody carry weapons. I'm not going to say carry whatever you want. Do as you please. It's your life. You protect it how you feel. But at the same time, don't let those, I think I'm Rambo knives, and I'm, Dirty Harry guns and all this other shit lead you into some false security, false sense of security. Because really, at the end of the day, if somebody puts a knife to your neck, there's a possibility you ain't coming back. That's an inherent risk. And just because you have a gun on you or a big ass knife on you, whatever you happen to carry, don't mean that it's not going to stop something from happening to you. There, like I said, is an inherent risk. But you got to do what you got to do and to do it. But at the end of the day, if you don't want to pick up, if you feel that it's unsafe to pick up people with names like Mary Jane Rotten Crotch or Pimp Daddy Juice or Eat a Dick, whatever stupid ass name, don't pick them up. It's that simple. But don't bitch about it. Don't keep bitching about it. Oh, all these fake names. It's obviously they've been having the fake names for the last 10 years. They've been out doing this shit. So that's not going to change. So you make the decision. Don't pick them up. It's not that hard. Pretty simple. If you don't feel that a customer should have a certain rating, or they have to have a certain rating in order for you to pick them up. Because we all know the shittier the rating, the shittier the passenger. Most of the time, that's how it goes. Don't pick them up. Don't go picking up a 4.3 and then bitch, oh, I got a 4.3, they fucking suck. You know they were going to suck because that's why they got a 4.3 in the first place. So make the decisions, what you want to do. I don't pick up 4.6 or more, or less, or whatever the case may be. You got to be the one to take charge of your situation. If you're in an area, there's a shitty part of town, you don't want to take calls from that, then don't take calls from there. Don't take a call from there, and then when you get jacked or something happens to you, say, oh, goddamn, Lyft didn't take care of me, or Uber didn't take care of me. At the end of the day, it's your responsibility for yourself. Take responsibility for yourself. It's a shitty part of town. Don't go there to pick up people. Trust me, with the oversaturation of drivers that we have in these cities right now, trust me, somebody's going to pick it up. That it's not going to hurt you to decline the ride, because you do have that power to decline those rides. So that's your choice. But don't keep coming on here. It's constantly bitching. I keep looking at all these other things, talking about safety. Your safety begins with you, and you need to understand that first and foremost. If you can't understand that your safety belongs in your hands, nothing Uber and Lyft is going to do for you is going to help you at the end of the day. Short of putting an armed security guard sitting next to you in your car, it ain't going to do you any good, because you are relying on somebody else to baby your ass and to protect you when you have all the means to protect yourself just by using your fucking brain. And that's my point of view on the situation. It doesn't matter what Lyft and Uber does. At the end of the day, it's going to be your decision. It's your decision making that's going to bring about the change in your safety. We're not talking everybody's safety. You're responsible for yourself. You're responsible for making sure you get home to your family. You're not responsible for anybody else but yourself at the end of the day. So with that being said, and I'm sure this is going to get some bad hate on this video because, it seems like I have no sympathy or I don't care. Really, I don't have any sympathy for people that don't take the time to protect themselves when they have the means to do so. You can't rely on everybody else to step up and do everything for you. Shit, you're a grown ass person now. Mommy and daddy let you go at 18. You turned into an adult. Act like an adult. Quit expecting everybody to hold your hand. Give me this or give me that. Give me that. Because trust me, a real picture, a real name ain't going to stop anybody from jacking you up if they want to jack you up. We've seen it already. There's many videos out there where people actually had their real names, real photos, that jacked up drivers. It's not an uncommon thing. So thinking that that's going to change something because they put a real name or they put a real, picture on there or whatever the case may be is going to make you somehow safer. It's not. What's going to make you safe is using your brain and knowing what to do and what not to do. Like I said, you don't want to pick up shitty customers? Don't pick up shitty customers and then turn around and bitch about it. Don't go to bad neighborhoods, pick up, customers and then bitch about it. Too much bitching and not enough bothering to take care of yourself. Quit relying on everybody else. It's that simple. I do it every day. Like I said, I'm out here on these streets every day, 40, 45 hours a week. I don't have a dash cam. I don't use a dash cam. If that's what you think is going to help you or make you feel safer, then use a dash cam. But dash cams can work both ways. It can help you in some situations and turn around and bite you in your ass in other situations because we all know everybody wants to be the next viral star on YouTube, the news, whatever the case may be. So a situation that may not normally be escalated without a camera can be very easily escalated with a camera. And you got to realize that. And we all know that, having a camera not necessarily going to save you from being deactivated either when it comes to your account. We've seen that many times where they just flat out refuse to use your footage to save you. So end of the day, do whatever you feel you need to do as far as your safety goes. But at the same time, quit bitching about it all the time. Because coming on these, like I see it day in and day out. We all have our list of things that we think is going to make us all safer. But at the end of the day, it's you. It's you, or you're the one that's going to make yourself safer. And that goes for the passengers, and that very, very much goes for the drivers. And anybody that's driven this job long enough, you should have your shit down by now. There should be no on here bitching and complaining. You should be able to know and take care of yourself and all that good stuff, man. Quit relying on Lyft and Uber to do it for you or fellow drivers to do it for you or whatever the case may be. Do it for yourself. Start doing something for yourself. Quit complaining. All right. Remember, you are the creator of your own destiny. Nobody's going to do it for you. All right. So with that, drive, be safe, have a good day. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.